Hello everyone. This announcement is about the webinar that I will be hosting this Thursday at 6 p.m. This webinar will cover all your ACCA doubts. Some people still have doubts, should they register for ACCA or should they go for CPA? What are the job opportunities after ACCA? What is the fee structure like? What is the total investment required in ACCA? And how will it help after CA as well? So I'm going to cover some of these areas, and I'm also going to take one-on-one queries from you guys. So I would really request you guys to register for this webinar, as this will be really helpful for you guys. The link for this webinar is in bio, so please go ahead and fill the form. Thank you. Let me briefly introduce myself to you all. I am an ACCA by profession, and I started my journey with KPMG India in 2012. I was pursuing CA back then. After a few years, I converted my CA background into ACCA, and I got most of the exemptions. I was converting to ACCA, and that time I had to give only 4 to 5 papers for ACCA, and I qualified as an ACCA. During this tenure, I also worked with Deloitte USI, catering their UK clients, and post that I also worked with EY Global Delivery Center, EY GDS that we call, and I also helped them cater a lot of trainings, and that's where my interest picked up towards ACCA trainings. Let me take a 2 minutes break from the PPT and answer some of your queries. So Shubham has asked me that can an ACCA level student get a job? Skill level student, yes, for sure. I am one of the sitting examples here. I had just done up to F9 level when I got into Deloitte USI, and that was also on the basis of my previous experience, as I had articleship experience. But definitely that does not stop you, because like I told you, that Big Fours want people who are pursuing this course, as the chances of you leaving them is lesser. So if you show your dedication towards their company, they will definitely hire you. Right now, I would like to just connect you guys with a special guest of mine. I had worked with her in my KPMG India days, and she still works with KPMG India as a manager there. She was also going through her ACCA journey and has worked with KPMG London for 6 months. So I just wanted her to share her journey, and you can also ask. I'll ask a couple of questions on your behalf to her. So hi Sonalika, are you here?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, hi Sonalika. So guys, just a brief introduction about her. She recently got promoted as a manager and is a chartered accountant, and was also pursuing ACCA. So Sonalika, I would just like to ask you a couple of questions. Being a CA, you think that it was slightly easier for you to go to London, but I mean, what made you choose to do ACCA even after becoming a chartered accountant?
So what I felt was it's anyways a value addition, not that it decrements or lead to any decrement in my CA degree. It's just a value addition thing that I thought would be better for my career in the long term, and especially in case I want to travel abroad or I think of settling abroad. CA degree would take me to a certain extent only. So I felt that this will take me to heights if I go abroad, not just here. That was the intent behind it.
Okay, and I feel that intent got fulfilled also, that you went to London after that. While you were pursuing your ACCA exams, you went to London post that, right?
Right, so I had cleared a couple of exams, and I had some colleagues who had applied along with me for the secondments, but I think this clearing of a couple of exams helped me a lot in terms of when I mentioned it on my resume, they would definitely consider me to be a better candidate for the secondment opportunity.
Oh,
So definitely it did help.
oh, that's such a good thing to hear. Is there anything that anybody would like to ask Sanalika or me? I can just answer. I tried to cover a lot of points, but if you guys feel that I can answer a couple of more questions, or Sanalika here can help you with a couple of more questions that you have, I would love to answer that.